Welcome to the Halloween Marathon of 2022. Viewer discretion is advised.
What happens when you take a little bit of Resident Evil 4, a bit of Silent Hill, Bethesda, and mix them all in a blender? I would like to think that you end up with this title right here. The Evil Within. Released in 2014 for the PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Windows. It was directed by the same mastermind of the Resident Evil series, Shinji Mikami.
184 copy, code 3, ETA 3 minutes.
Copy 184.
Sorry, detectives. I know you're just coming off a case, but I'm afraid we're gonna have to make a detour.
Sounds serious. Is it a riot?
Here is a game that, like Subnautica, I am playing as I make this video. Hence, I can't go into full details on all aspects of the game, since I am only in Act 2. But this right here is a title that I have been meaning to play for some time now, and this is the perfect time to discuss my feelings on it. First, let me just say that I have been a big Resident Evil fan since the PS1 days. When Part 4 came out on the GameCube, I was there to scoop it up on launch date, and to this day remains one of the best, if not the best, of the series, in my humble opinion. I have also been a fan of the Silent Hill series, having only missed out on Part 3 since I did not own a PS2. Yeah, you heard that right. Now, why do I mention this?
God damn it! Jesus!
I feel this title takes the best of both franchises and nicely mixes them up to get the end product that you see before you. So as my video stated at the beginning, viewer discretion is highly advised here. This game gets extremely gory at times. In fact, it's a little too much for my taste, but I'm gonna try to overlook that aspect and focus more on the story and the gameplay at hand. And speaking of the story, it's extremely complicated for me to get into for this short video, but you play as Detective Castellanos and you and your colleagues get sucked into some kind of a, I guess, twisted dimension. It's full of gore and hideous locations that remind me a lot of the Silent Hill series, minus the fog.
Someone alive in here.
Are you injured? What happened here?
Can't be real. Impossible. Ruvik is...
I've got him. The security cameras might tell us something.
What the hell?
The cutscenes tell the story nicely, and I feel the action sequences are well paced and shot for the most part. Once you wake up after being ambushed by that guy in the hooded costume, it's all downhill from there. Holy crap, this is not the Mushroom Kingdom anymore. Damn, this game does not pull punches. You quickly have to figure out how to get away from this freaking maniac here. And just when you think you did, he shows up wielding a damn chainsaw.
Shit!
I assume it's the same guy, but at this point, as I hide inside this locker here, do I really care? I had a hard time getting past this part too. Took me a good 30 minutes to figure out his patterns. Son of a bitch! This guy is worse than Freddy Krueger.
Watch your mouth, bitch.
So I finally get away from this chainsaw guy. Barely. You know, Shinji Mikami sure has this thing with chainsaw guys nailed down to a T. Damn. Oh, what the hell? What happened to his limp? He just got cured all of a sudden? Is that some type of white mage elevator I was on? He got nipped by a freaking chainsaw on his leg, and you're telling me this guy's Wolverine now? He just heals that fast? Whatever, moving on.
Where's Joseph? Man, I'm sorry, but you never came out. I'd waited, but... Please, settle down, Leslie.
Settle down, Leslie. Settle down, Leslie. Settle down.
After some more story cutscenes, you find yourself in some forest area following the white pasty looking patient from the ambulance. Oh, and look here. If this isn't a callback and friendly wave to Resident Evil, I don't know what is. All that's missing is Barry to show up and blast this mofo in the head.
Were you warning me about this? You were Leslie, right?
Eventually, I do find the patient after battling it out with some zombie-looking dudes and running out of ammo. That's a big problem in these type of games, huh?
Hospital.
Hospital. Hospital. Hospital. Hospital. Hospital!
What the fuck?
And that's where I stand in the game at the time of this video. So here's my quick feedback on this one. Holy smokes, is this game tense at points. When I was sneaking around and hiding from the chainsaw guy, that was pure adrenaline fun. The initial chase after I broke free from that nice looking place was also nicely done. The gory visuals and the decapitations are a little beyond my taste, like I said before, but I enjoy more of a psychological terror approach, like when the chainsaw guy was chasing me. Seeing blood and guts are a visual shock factor, no doubt, and are placed there to clearly indicate what type of game that you're getting into. It pulls no punches. To me, it felt like a Silent Hill game, but with the action gameplay of Resident Evil 4. Graphics on this one, I'm gonna give it a nice, solid 9. The cutscenes, they could have used better overall character animation, especially the faces, but the overall pacing of them are quite nice. The in-game graphics are very detailed and make good use of lighting effects and ambience. I love the forest and the details that it was given. The enemies look nice and gory, and Bethesda went all out on their hideous looking designs. Gameplay for this one gets an 8. Overall, this game throws you into the fire and feels like it doesn't let up. With this game, like in Silent Hill, you have to use stealth sometimes, or maybe just run away from enemies. It's not all-out combat, and you will have to figure out what option to take for the sake of survival. Overall, the Halloween meter on this one is a 10. This game is creepy, it's gory, it has enough action to make it a bit fast-paced at times, but not to the point where it becomes a Resident Evil 5 or full-blown action game. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, wait a minute. You didn't give Subnautica a Halloween score. Why are you giving this one a score even though you're currently playing it? With Subnautica, I feel that game is one that I have barely experienced to its full potential. It starts you off bare and almost helpless to a degree. The evil within throws you to the wolves and immediately shows you what you are to expect from the get-go. It doesn't ask you to start from a safe point, allowing you time to explore and get a feel for it. 5 minutes into the game and you're hanging upside down while some masked guy with a bloody apron and a knife that will make Jason Voorhees jealous disembowels and decapitates some poor schmo next to you. If that's not being thrown into the fire, I don't know what is. This game really impressed me overall, and I'm going to be playing much more of it once I'm done with this marathon. For all of you out there, if you haven't tried this title out, I would recommend you do so, but only if you have a strong stomach and aren't disturbed by extreme gore. Now tomorrow I travel back to the 5th generation of consoles to cover what I feel to be a little known gem. Stay tuned.
Anybody there?